Valley Club, a little disappointing news yesterday, finding out that the Path 2 event coming up this week is not related to Leonardo. However, looks like the Leonardo Path 2 event is still coming. Probably the Raphael event as well. We're going to talk about the latest news from social media. And if you're ready for it, you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button and let's go smash it. And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin Raid channel. I am ValleyFlyin. Hope you're having an excellent day. And if you're waiting for the Leonardo Path 2 event, looks like we're going to have to wait a little further, but it does look like it is still coming. So this because we have the Granite Fusion or the Granite Soul, the 5-star soul in the Path 2 event as the main reward this week. Doesn't look like that cancels out the Leonardo event. We'll talk about all the latest news from social media. And if you get some value from the video today, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new Raid Shadow Legends video goes up on a normal week, at least 6 pieces of Raid Shadow Legends content. But before we get into the latest news, what was just posted, I do want to go back to September 22nd, where they announced the fusion for Granite Doorkeep. And this person asked, can you please outline what Leonardo event is going to be so players can decide whether to commit to fusion or not, or save to skip for most players. I guess we're skipping this Granite Fusion. And back in September 22nd, they did kind of confirm that the leaks that we had, these about the Pathmaster Sword event, October 7th through the 10th, we know that's not happening. The Hothead Deck of Fate, October 13th through the 16th. Doesn't look like it's likely to happen on this date. I'm still holding off all my soul stones and everything in anticipation for this. An Ace Reporter event started on the 6th. Looks like it's going to end on the 24th. So pretty much what we expected from this. But what they did say is the rumors you might have heard about events, particular Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, are only partially true. We do plan these events. The leak dates are subject to change. We'll announce the correct dates later, closer to the beginning of those events. And the one that we had announced so far was the April O'Neil event. We do have some news. But before we get into the latest news, I do want to remind you, if you want to get a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle for free, we got a 7-day login calendar for Michelangelo right now. And if you want to get off to the best start in 2025, use the QR code up there or the link in the description. That will not only get you Michelangelo for free as a 7-day login champ, you're going to get a triple epic, triple legendary start. You're starting off with Karato Fox Hunter. As soon as you're done with your tutorial, you're going to get him in your account as long as you've not had a previous account on your device. If you had, you could enter it on mobile and then use your login from that. But as soon as you have Karato in your account, you could enter one of these codes to get another legendary. Ultimate Death Knight is a great tank. He is one of the best tanks in the game. You can get him for free with the code UDKing. Desert Queen gets you the code 200. She's a great Void legendary support champ. I used the code when I started my account, Monkey King, to get Sun Wukong. He's a great PvP champ, comes back to life. You could use any one of these codes, but you could only use one in your first 24 hours, so choose wisely. And then at various levels, you're gonna get some great epic champs as well. Uugo, Zargala, Tagoar, all for free at various levels. So yes, best start right now, and it's a great time to start because of that login calendar from Michelangelo. Now, some other more recent news came from this Raid Digest. We were supposed to get some new information about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle events from this Raid Digest from last week. What it did say, though, you may have heard some rumors about the upcoming events would provide guarantees ways of getting specific Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle champions. Confirm, such events are indeed planned, though their dates have been adjusted. As many of you know, we don't usually share detailed information too far in advance. The schedules are always subject to change. That's why, for the most accurate updates on upcoming events, activities, including those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, follow our news and social media posts. So that was the latest. And or last week. And what did they say about this? When we find out the dates about the guaranteed Leo event, and will it actually be achievable for everyone? What they said last week, unfortunately, can't give you the exact dates, but it's coming to the game. And they did say soon, which I think a lot of players expected to be this week. It's not going to be this week, but we do have more information from their social media posts. A lot of it is replied to this post right here. I think meal prep is likely the answer here. She needs to hit her nutrient goals, and the post was about Silver Drakes. What does Silver Drakes do on her day off? Calmly bird watching, meal prep for the week, or see yoga. The reply was pretty interesting here. This was from 19 hours ago, and we got a reply back from Raid from 3 hours ago. Risky business you guys are going with here. If there's no guaranteed path to Leo, now expect a lot of pissed players and players quitting. There was plenty of time to come out and say whether it be no event for Leo at all, but that was addressed but all that was addressed was the date. We are addressing the dates because that's the only incorrect thing. The event is not canceled, don't worry. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles integration will last until the middle of November. The dates officially that I got earlier were November 13th. I'm not sure if that has changed or not. So there's still plenty of time to have that event and others, which makes me believe that we're still getting this Raphael event for the souls. Now, for myself, for the Raphael event, I've been saving my souls. I only have 20 Immortal Soul Stones. I think the target here to get through most of the path is 40, so I'm still a little short. So as far as a Raphael event, I'm a little happy that it potentially pushed back. Of course, nothing is official yet. This could still happen on these dates. However, with the Ace Reporter event, I think it's not as likely, but I guess we will see. Hopefully this does get pushed back, and the Leonardo event is a little sooner. Next reply from the same post here, guys. It says, "You guys are unbelievable. Teasing the Leonardo event only to have a trash Fusion Soul complete trash. The Leonardo event is coming just a bit later. I'll make a separate announcement when the time comes, don't worry." On a different note, so this was about the Raphael event. Why do you not provide a guaranteed way to get Raphael? And it only seems wrong to force randomness to be the only way to get Raphael, and some kind of method is easily made. Yeah, they could do that. It's obviously they're trying to make as much money from this event as possible. So the reply though is, we'll see what we can do about it. Make sure you closely follow my announcements. So do think just from their posts, I think there's a good indication that the Raphael event is happening. I think they're pretty much confirmed that the Leonardo event is happening as well. I know you love to make jokes. Putting a random dwarf instead of Leo was off limits. It's not instead. It's an additional event. The Leo event is not canceled. It'll be later. The leaked dates weren't correct, so please reply on our official posts. So this was sort of official. I mean, this was leaked, but this was sort of official because the way I understand it, this was released during the patch notes on the official iOS and Android stores when the patch came out. So while this is kind of leaked, this was kind of official. I'm assuming that like the posts were saying, all these dates were wrong, but all these events are still happening. So still saving my sacred shards for Leonardo. I don't know if there's an easy way to get a guaranteed April O'Neil from pulling some shards and maybe saving some to get the guaranteed Leonardo, maybe foregoing his 5-star perfect soul, because even after these events are done, we can still get souls for characters in the souls, altar of souls section there. So I might just pull some of my sacred shards to get the points during that deck of fate that's coming up just for the Titan event, and then hopefully that still leaves enough to get that guaranteed Leonardo. I think it's still gonna happen like this. Like I said, I think the dates are just wrong, but let me know your thoughts. Do you think it's happening exactly like this Swordsmaster Path event? Obviously not the 7th through the 10th. Hothead Deck of Fate. Do you think it's next week? Do you think it's be closer to the end of this collaboration, mid-November? We also probably are going to have some things coming up for Halloween as well. So I'm not sure if they're going to overlap or go in replacement of Halloween events. I'm assuming that these aren't going to be in replacing Halloween events. I assume they're going to be in addition to Halloween events, but we will see. Let me know your thoughts on all of it, Valley Club. Let me know what you're doing to prep, if you're still holding your sacred shards, if you're just like screw it, or you're really going hard for April O'Neil, because that is the event that we know is going on right now. Hopefully you got some value from this video. Hopefully it kind of calms you down if you're a little upset yesterday that this week's event is not for Leonardo. It is not for Leonardo, but it still might be coming. So we'll see. Hopefully you did get some value from this video, like I said. And if you did, leave the video a like, check me out on social media. Of course, if you want to start up that brand new Raid Shadows account, use that QR code up there or the link in the description to get up to the best start for 2025. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk Fist Bump, ValleyFlyin out. Take care, guys.